What's good, my idol monglers? Phone almost fell out. Phone almost fell out. We're safe. We're safe. Today is a very special video. I don't know if you saw my last video. I did a top 10 favorite manga of all time. And I was planning on doing top 10 manga of all time plus the top 10 manga I read this year. It didn't turn out that way because the video was 36 minutes long. And I knew I had like just as much to say, if not a little bit less with the other stuff. So I knew the video was going to be hour long. I'm trying to limit down my videos to not make them hours long. Like I used to have videos that are like 40, 50 minutes long. I'm going to try not to do that anymore. So yeah, I'm just splitting up into two videos now. Top 10 manga I read this year. Now, I have a couple caveats, a couple like rules. One, it is not the end of the year for me. I could read some fucking amazing ass manga that has started this year. It's incredible. Fucking love that shit. Greatest fucking manga of all time. Right? Also, number two. So, okay. What does that mean? What does that means don't take this list seriously. I like if in the reading log I read a manga and it's my favorite manga of all fucking time and it's not on this list, I don't know what to tell you. Number two, to count as a manga I read this year, I've had to have started it this year, so I have to read volume 1, and I have to have read at least 2 volumes of it. So I had to have at least read 2 volumes of it. That is the like goal. That is the rules for it. That's the rules. That's like what I'm putting out there. Okay. Let's just get started. The first series that I have in my top 10 of what I've read this month is actually a member of the big 3, believe it or not. Number 10 is Naruto. So, I forgot to say, please get me to 1K by the end of the year. I'm at like 9. By the time I'm filming this, I'm like 968 or something, like 970. We're so close. Like, we're so unbelievably close. It's insane. It's actually insane. Okay, Naruto. Why do I like Naruto so much? Well, honestly, I don't. I really like Naruto. I've read the first like 3 volumes. I've read like nothing of it. So like don't expect me. Like if I say this series is ass, like I am not in depth with this manga yet. But at least of what I've read, I think it's pretty good. The first chapter had me floored. The first chapter is one of the best first chapters I've ever read. It is like insane how good it is. I fucking love the first chapter of this manga. Beyond that, it gets kind of boring. I'm gonna be honest. Like, they meet like this kid who is also similar to Naruto. He's boring as shit. They go on this fucking journey or whatever to like be this guy's bodyguard. Pretty boring. We get a cool story about like this kid who's like wants to be a hero or something. I don't even remember, but it was sad. It was pretty good. The training with Kakashi was very, very fun. I really liked that. Honestly, this power system is really not for me. I am a big like promoter, I guess. I don't know like the right word. I'm a big advocate for creativity is way more important than complexity. Creativity is way more important. If you can make something very easy to understand, but also incredibly creative, that is the sweet spot to a power system. That is One Piece. I think like that is the best power system you can ever have because it's super, super simple to understand. Person eats a fruit, they get superpowers. But the ways the character use it are super, super creative. Like fucking Luffy, he's made out of rubber, but he has 10 trillion moves on how to use them. Chopper, he has like 8 of candy, he has 7 different forms to it. They all are useful. He gets monster form when he gets 3K. Nico Robin, you know, how do you evolve her fruit? You give her wings. That's super, super creative. So I applaud One Piece. Naruto is the opposite of that. Naruto is chakra, and they have a lot of this very complex talk about what chakra is, how you use it. you like focus it to the outside of your body, you focus the inside of the body, you can focus it to different parts of your body. You have like a certain percentage of chakra that you can like awaken at a time. It's all hunky-dory, but like what's gonna happen by volume 40 when none of this shit is gonna make sense? And motherfuckers are just gonna start using fire moves. Like, are we really gonna be that invested? Probably not. So maybe I will. I don't know. I hear Naruto's like one of the best manga ever. So, you know, maybe I'll freaking love it. And I probably will. But right now, it's at number 10 because that's where I put it. All right, number 9 was a huge surprise. You know what else was? It was a huge surprise for me. I did not think this manga was going to be this good. And I read like 3 volumes of it, and it was that good. It is Ajin Demi-Human. Now, I've heard a lot of good things about it. I've owned the first 3 volumes for a while now. Of course, you know, I knew it was going to be decent because I've heard a lot of good things about it. But I did not expect it to be this good. Like, the art, incredible. The villain, fantastic. The pacing and the plot are incredible. There's so many aspects of this manga that I enjoy so much and that are so cool. The world building is excellent. Like, oh my goodness, is this so good. And the twists and turns this manga takes just throughout the story, at least of what I've read, of the only 3 volumes, are just so creative and just so unpredictable. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ajin is going to be one of my favorites pretty soon. Like, not top 10, come on. But like, if it continues on this quality and it gets even better, oh my goodness. This is top 20, top 30 material, which is a huge accomplishment because I have a lot of fucking manga. Look at all this. This is all on my list. I have 190 different manga volumes, manga series. And some of them I haven't even read yet. Top 30 is an achievement. I'm telling you. All right. Next, I got another manga that surprised me to heck. But I'm pretty sure Gigunk did a video on this or something. I don't know. I saw someone review it. I think it was Gigunk. And it interests me a little bit. And then I read a couple of chapters online and I loved it. So I was like, all right, I got to buy it online. Or I got to buy it in person, which I did. Which was Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You by, I don't know why I'm saying the author, by Janushi. Thank you, Janushi. You're a sacrum. You're a Samaritan. Yeah, Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You, just so goddamn good. Like, I actually can't explain how good this manga is. Like, it actually hits that sweet spot between, like, slice of life and progressing romance so well. My biggest issue with romance is they include too much slice of life and the pacing gets all fucked up. Because you want a romance to not feel rushed, so you have to include slice of life elements in it. But if you include slice of life elements in it, it's going to feel boring. But if you take them out, it's going to feel rushed. So it's like this never-ending cycle of how to make a slice of life and a romance work. This worked. It worked for me. Like, honestly, I don't like slice of life, like, at all. And I really like romance. And this one just took the cake. It blended them so well and somehow made the slice of life fucking work. Now, volume 3, it's getting kind of old. I'm going to be honest. Like, it's still very, very good. That's probably why it's not higher. But volume 3, it's progressing down in quality a little bit. We're starting to get introduced to more characters and stuff. And, you know, some of the side characters are getting fleshed out. And I think that's where a lot of these slice of life series, you know, get like a big like problem in the story is they start fleshing out the side characters. I don't care about the side characters. Give me the 2 main characters' romance, and that's it. They're side characters for a reason. They don't need to become main characters. I want them to be side characters. Thank you very much. So yeah, that's Smoking Behind the Supermarket with You. Number 8. It's very good. It's very good. All right, next, I got a manga that I did not think I was going to like this much either. Honestly, these are some surprising manga. Like, some of these are like, yeah, I think I'm going to like this one. Some of these other ones, oh, this shit is so good. I cannot believe this is this high. It's Fist of the Northstar. I read 2 volumes of Fist of the Northstar, and I fucking fell in love with this shit. I need to read the other 2 I own. Because, oh my goodness, is this manga so good. It is so entertaining and just so jam-packed with action. And it is so fucking badass. Like, when characters do shit, it's like, oh my goodness. I don't even know how to explain it. They just have, like, God, I hate using this word, but oh my goodness, they have aura. Like, they have, like, such an extreme amount of aura. It's insane. And the character, like, relationships are so good. Like, it's very cheesy. It's very, like, I guess predictable. Like, or very cliche is the right word. But, oh my goodness, does it work for me specifically. It is, like, a Giga Chad manga. Like, this is the Giga Chad manga. Like, and it was like, this is what JoJo's was based off of. If JoJo's gets to this quality, oh my goodness gracious, am I gonna have some fun with that shit. Like, oh my god, Fist of Northstar is so good. In the first chapter, the main character, like, faces his rival, and his rival, like, killed his girlfriend or something. I don't even remember the specifics, but it's so fucking fun and so fucking stupid. I had an extreme blast with it. I had so much fun. So much fun. All right. Next, what is this? 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6, this manga, I kind of knew I'd like it very much. And I didn't really like it until I got to, like, volume 2, volume 2. I haven't read volume 3 yet. I don't believe so. Volume 2 is where it, like, hit its stride, got very good for me, and it, became better than everything else. And volume 1's good too. And that is Medalist. Main issue with this was just the beginning. I think the pacing in the beginning was really, really weird, and just trying to get her mom into it just felt kind of forced, and I didn't really care that much. After that, as soon as we're getting into, like, the rivals and the competitions and the learning aspect and just how dangerous figure skating can be for, like, young people or, like, youngins, because, like, the only competition you can get in for figure skating that, like, actually matters is the Olympics, and if you don't, your life is kind of ruined. So just how dangerous that is to, like, incent into a young kid is really, really interesting, and I really like that. And just the art of figure skating and showing how it's, like, this dangerous, like, very, very risky path to go on, but these two main characters are still deciding to go on it anyway, even though the path will be steeper and harder to go on than others, is so fucking beautiful, bro. It's so good. I don't even want to talk about stuff like the art and shit, because the art is so good. The facial expressions are so dynamic and so, like, expressive. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I straight up could turn to any page. Like, look at this facial expression, bro. Look at what she's feeling. Like, you can literally turn to any page. Like, oh my goodness gracious, bro. Like, you can immediately tell what characters are thinking. And even in, like, small panels where, like, look at this facial expression. It's so small, but it expresses so much. Like, oh my god, look at that, bro. Look at that. It's just so fucking good. It's so good, bro. This actually reminds me of, like, Blue Period, Haikyuu, like, that kind of level, where it's like, I'm having so much fun with this. And I'm a sports Andy. Like, I'm a sports manga Andy, honestly. I love sports manga to death. So this is, like, right up my alley. All right, next is actually a manga. This is the one manga where I'm like, I had no clue I would have this much fun with it. Like, genuinely, I did not think I was gonna have this much fun. This is, like, I know it's gonna fall off soon, and I can already tell from what I'm reading now, like, of this manga, because there's still some volumes I'm reading. I can already tell what I'm reading now. It's gonna fall off so hard. Like, it genuinely will. But holy shit, was it so fucking fun. It's Tokyo Avengers, bro. Every arc got better than the last. I don't even know how that's possible. I mean, I know how that's possible. Many manga have done it before. Haikyuu, One Piece. I mean, the Boxer kind of does it, but doesn't really have, like, arcs. Never mind. But Tokyo Avengers does it in such a way that is so fucking cool. This last art, the Tenjiku art, whatever it's called, Tenjaku, I don't even remember what it was fucking called. It was so fucking good, bro. Oh my goodness, the sad moments were incredible. The character moments were incredible. The face-off of Takemichi and Kisaki was implemented beautifully. The ending was fucking crazy, though, where you got fucking... that was fucking, I did not, I literally burst out laughing when that happened. That's fucking, that was hilarious. But the entire build-up to that was legit perfect. He goes back to the future. Everything is perfect. It's just so fucking sad, bro. It's so good because these characters go through so much triumph and tribulations and so much hardship. And just so you know, and just for you to know that the main character can actually go back to a world of peace and a world of prosperous where he can actually enjoy his life now, where he's fulfilling to the greatest ability that he can, is so fucking good. And Takemichi is such a good protagonist. I mean, he definitely has his issues, but as a protagonist for this type of story, he's so goddamn good. And he foils Kisaki so well. Like, genuinely, I have. For the sake of the video and for the sake of me talking, I have never seen a better foil than Kisaki and Takemichi. Like, they're such good opposing threats to each other while also complementing their characters so well. Like, genuinely, one of the best character pairings. It's not. One of the best character pairings of all time I've ever read in manga. Oh my goodness. The rest of the characters are so good. The character arcs are so good. The hype moments are incredible. Don't even get me started on the art. Like, oh, is Tokyo Avengers so good. I am loving Tokyo Avengers. And I know it's on a this shit is hype level more than like a it's changing my life level. I don't care. I actually don't care. Why would I care? Fucking, let me have fun. Let me fucking read my manga. Like, what? I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, Tokyo Avengers is very good. All right, next is a manga that I recently said is the best first volume I've ever read in my entire life. And it's true. That is very true. Some of these are very close, but this is definitely number one. And that is Full Night. Full Night is the best first volume I've ever read. I've also read volume 2, which is basically equal as good, if not just like a little bit worse, but it's like right there as well. Honestly, I just read so much good shit. After Tokyo Avengers, maybe even Tokyo Avengers, if it doesn't fall off from me, this is like, all these manga have top 20 potential for me, in my opinion. Like, on my like bias list, they all have top 20, dare I say top 15 potential. If you've seen my top 10 video, my top 10 favorite manga of all time, you know how passionate I am about those 10 manga. You know how passionate I am on them. Some of these manga have the potential to get up there. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Full Night. I don't really have much to say about this one. I've talked about this one a lot. Honestly, if someone came up to me and was like, well, first off, if someone came up to me and was like, oh my God, I know manga, I'm your biggest fan, I'd be like, shut up. And then if someone came up to me and was like, what's like the most underrated manga? I would say Full Night. Full Night is like it's my pick for the most underrated manga that I've read so far, like of all time. Like, even though I'm like looking here right now, I'm looking at all the manga that I own and I can't think of another one. Versus is up there. Kaiji is definitely up there. I don't hear a lick about Kaiji. Like, I actually can't think of another one that would be on the same level as Full Night. It's genuinely one of the best things I've ever read. All right. Next, I have another volume that is one of the greatest volumes I've ever read. And honestly, the last two, this is number 3, by the way. But honestly, the last two are kind of cheating because I read the entire series in this month and I started and read it, and they're pretty short, so it's kind of cheating for me to pick them, but I don't care. It's the Fable. Honestly, if this was only first volumes, it would be Full Night, and then it would be the Fable. Full Night would be number 1, the Fable would be number 2, but I've read more volumes of the Fable, and I've honestly just enjoying it a lot more. We got, like, in volume, like, 4 or 3 or something like that, we got a big payoff to this big arc, and we got a villain death, and it was fucking phenomenal. It was an insane arc. It was so satisfying. Incredible arc. And the start, like, it just had me hooked from the beginning. I legit, like, couldn't put this volume down. This first volume and just the rest of the volumes, it's, like, actually hard to put them down. It's like crack. It's actually crack cocaine. Genuinely, it's crack cocaine. Please, this is a call for help. No, I'm joking. I'm fucking joking. All right. Second to last. And what I mean by that is second best. And that is, it's pretty cheating, but it's Planetes. It's Planetes. It has to be Planetes. Same author of Vinland Saga. If you're familiar with Vinland Saga, you'll probably like this one too. It like just has an incredible message, and like the way it expresses it, the execution of the theme is like genuinely so perfect. It like builds around the entire world of Planetes on this like very futuristic but also very humble world. so good. It's genuinely so good. My biggest issue, and I mean this and I know for a fact that I'm so dumb that I can only say a manga is so good, so many times. This manga is so good. Like, genuinely, the only issue I have with this is the pacing. The pacing is god awful. The pacing is so bad. Like, it's really, there's some times where I'm like rushing through this manga, having so much fun fucking reading the shit out of this manga. And there's other times where I'm read a page and I have to check my phone. Like, it's actually hard to read it sometimes. And it's incredibly easy to read it sometimes. Yeah. But it's still like very, very good. Same author as Vinland Saga. Did I mention that? It's same author as Vinland Saga. And here's a manga I won't talk about much. Because one, this video is getting long. And two, I'm going to have it in my December haul. So I don't want to talk about this much. But it is a manga that I probably should have read a lot sooner. And genuinely, it broke my heart. Like, actually, it broke my heart. Not on like a Your Lie in April level. But like, it's close. Like, it's close. It's Your Name. Like, it's so easily Your Name. I read the manga for this and that ending crushed me, bro. I got to the page. I'm going to assume we all know the exact same page. I got to the page where the ending is, and I literally went, no! I literally went like that while reading the manga. I mean, I was in my bed, like, reading. I was in my bed, and I was reading this shit, and I literally went, no! Because I read manga in bed, so... Yeah, it's like I actually got like a visceral reaction when I read this shit. Do I have any issues though? Yes, of course, I have issues. First half is ass. I'm sorry. Like the first like 33% of this manga is just, it's so boring. It's like actually not unbearable. It's not unbearable. I was able to read it. I got through it. But holy shit, is it so boring. There's like zero substance to the beginning. The beginning is genuinely just so boring. It's so boring. Oh, damn. Damn, bro. Looking back at the pages, my heart's racing. The fact that the manga had the fucking audacity to not show us this guy's name or like bleep it out a bunch of times, and then when we think we're about to see this guy's name, he puts "I love you." The fucking audacity of this author! Oh my god, what a bitch to make me fucking exert emotions I didn't know I could feel. What an asshole. Okay, yeah, that's everything I read this year. Those are the top 10 manga I've read this year. Genuinely incredible year for me. This YouTube/manga wise has been like the best year for me ever. I bought so much. I read so much. I read kind of more last year. I read a lot, not the most. I read a lot. YouTube has been booming. We're about to get to 1K. And just because I stuck to it. Like, I actually stuck to the fucking channel. And we're actually about to hit 1K. It's crazy. Do it by the end of the year. Do it by the end of the year, please. I've read some incredible manga. Did I start The Boxer? No, I started The Boxer last year. Oh my god. If I started The Boxer like this year, oh my god, it would be number one. So easily. But holy shit, bro. Like, this year has been so good for me, and thank you very much for just sticking around my channel if you have. I remember some of you, bro. Like, genuinely, some of the people who comment on my channel, like, multiple times, I know who you are. And then I see you guys in other manga, like, YouTube channels and other manga YouTube commenting down shit below, and I'm like, this fucking asshole, I'm like, what, fucking cheating on me, bro? You fucking whore. Like, you cheating on me with this other manga creator typing in his chat? Oh my goodness. Fucking sleep around. Like, I actually get, like, I don't get angry, but I'm like, I get a little bit, like, like, I get a little, like, tense. I get a little tense when I see other, like, people that I've seen in my manga comment section. I don't know why I call it manga. In my comment section, who comment a lot in other people. Like, obviously, they would comment, not just in my... I don't know what I'm going on this tangent for. Genuinely, I don't. Okay. I'm gonna see you later. Did I even say I don't monglers in the beginning of the video? I don't even remember. If you made it to the end of the video, I have to do this. Come on. If you made it to the end of the video, leave a pencil emoji in the description below. Leave a pencil emoji, please. Thank you. Also. Oh yeah, 1K by the end of the year. I will be doing 5 different videos. I explained this last video. I think I've decided. I think I'm gonna do the top 10 manga of all time, which I already did, which I'm already preparing for that. I'm gonna do a manga collection video. I'm gonna do a recommendations video. I'm gonna do a discussion video, and then I'm gonna do a ranking every manga that I've completed video. So, which I already did in the past, which got no views, but those are the 5 videos I'll be doing back to back to back to back. Well, except for the first one. I'm not doing that. And so it's 4 videos, whatever. Once I hit 4, I'm going to do the 1K. I already have the discussion video planned out. I wanted to do that video for a while, so I already have that planned out. Plus, I have the recommendations video planned out. I've saved money, so chilling with that. Completed series, chilled out with that. Yeah. God damn, this video is a lot longer. I just like talking. I like talking to you guys. That's so bad. Yes, it is. Okay. Goodbye.